CoastLife. There are so many amazing events going on all summer long, and here to tell you about another very unique event, I would say, especially for you collectors out there, especially if you're into antiques, if you love sea glass, which I know many of us here in Coastal Delmarva do. We've got Nancy and Andrew with the Lewes Historical Society coming in to tell us about the Mid-Atlantic Sea Glass Coastal Arts Festival.
That's a name.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah. It is a mouthful, but it's a really cool event.
Yes. 17th annual, if you want to make it longer.
Yes.
17 years this has been going on.
Yeah.
So what keeps bringing people back for 17 years?
The lure of the hunt, I guess, and education. Yeah. First of all, thanks for having us.
Of course. Thank you guys for coming in.
This is exciting.
Yeah. So kind of give us an overview about this festival. When people show up, what are they going to experience? Because there's a lot.
Well, we've really tried hard, I think, in the last couple of years to make it more than just a lot of people selling things. So being the Lewes Historical Society, we really wanted to add like education and history to it. So we're really excited that we have an exhibit that will be open with over 5,000 pieces of sea glass and educating people on the origin and the identity of their pieces.
Amazing.
Sure.
Wow.
So,
and you're quite the collector.
Yes.
As we've seen. So this is just some of the stuff
Nancy's
that
a treasure hunter.
Right. There is a little urn on our table right now. Just I wanted to point that out. But yeah, there it is. Boom. So what do we have here? I know we can't go through everything, but some examples.
right, well this isn't sea glass, but it's kind of neat, and I do kind of like a what is it thing. Can you guess the items on the table from, and I did find this rolling around on the shoreline and thought it was a salt shaker, and later discovered I couldn't get it open and that somebody's in there. So
We've got another guest on the CoastLife Couch with us.
So I mean, aside from the sea glass, we compass lid from 1800s or earlier, and some clay pipes from Lewes
really great
Beach, from
pieces.
shipwrecks and things like that. But the festival's about sea glass, really, and coastal arts. And I think people, because every piece is unique and different, everybody likes to see what everybody else has found, because nobody has the same thing. So it's really fun. There's a lot of education going on. We're even gonna have a glass blower there.
Nice.
So you kind of have the old 1730 Dutch onion bottle, and then you've got the guy who's showing you how it was all done hundreds of years ago.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I love tying in education to an event like this. Is it a family-friendly event? Can people bring their kids?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have kids' activities, so massive sandbox full
Fun.
of sea glass that we might have planted there.
Sure. Guaranteed successful treasure hunting, you know?
The scavenger hunt for them. They'll go around, try to find pieces, not the urn, but other interesting items that they'll be able to easily find.
Could you imagine? Like, Mom, look what I found. Or who I found. Why is it important for both of you to bring like collector's items like this, even when it's not sea glass, to bring them and to keep history alive?
Sure. I mean, I think what's nice with this festival, everyone approaches history differently. So we all love, like, people love finding shells, finding sea glass, but all of them tell a story.
Yes.
And we're kind of making those connections with folks. So.
Yeah, and I mean, they're just cool to look at.
Yeah, we've been having a blast all this morning. I wish we could go through every piece with you,
I know.
because each thing is so cool. I mean, how did this not break?
Right?
I don't get it.
Isn't it heavy though?
wild.
It's wild. This is the best glass bottle ever made.
Right. Well, you're going to have to go to the
And
festival
it
to
had-
find out more about all
and it
this.
had beer in it.
That's wild.
It had beer in it,
insane.
and
Did you
you
try
can
it?
see the bubbles. It wasn't filled when I found it.
There's been like bottles of rum and things found too, though, intact, corks in the top.
Crazy.
On Lewes Beach.
So cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, you guys want to check this out.
So yes, when and where is the festival so people can dive into a little bit of learning and see a lot of cool pieces?
It's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 4, at Chip Carpenter Street campus of the Lewes Historical Society.
Awesome.
So it is $10 per person.
Okay.
We have live music, 4 lectures. We'll have the State Zwanendale Museum there talking about the Roosevelt Inlet shipwreck. We have a couple of people who will be talking about sea glass. We have Delaware Inland Bays.
Nice.
So there will be some educational lectures too.
And our tavern's open.
Nice.
Our coffee house is open.
Yes.
And our
Perfect.
antique shop's open.
All right, sign
And
us up.
other historic properties.
Exactly.
that-
A lot to explore this
yeah,
weekend.
a lot of fun. Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming in and sharing not only these really cool pieces, but I know that there's going to be some really cool stories attached to them at the festival this weekend. So make sure you get your tickets, show up, and have a great time. But we've got some more CoastLife for you to have a great time with. We've got our great debate when we get back.